Gradient tool today, you need to start by using the marquee tool, which is just a fancy way of saying the selection tool. Reminder that you can select different types. Square will get you mostly everything that you need, so I'm just going to start with a simple bar like this. To find the gradient tool, it's right here. It also doubles as your paint bucket tool, so if you can't see it on your toolbar, press and hold and you'll see the gradient tool. Quick button is G. When you switch to the gradient tool, your options are up here. There's not a ton of options, but each one has a lot of details to it. So you could select what kind of gradient you want over here. Not all of them work the same way. Over here, you have some preset gradients. This is the easiest way to get exactly what's in the picture. So I'm going to show you how to do it the hard way, and then I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way. So over here you have a color to empty, over here you have a color to color, and over here you have a color to middle to color. So if we press this one, and we click and drag and make sure that we're quiet, since I have this circular tool, my colors will get mixed in this way. If I switch to this tool and do this again, you could see my colors are now getting mixed in a linear way. If I switch to this tool, oops, this tool is doing the same thing. So it looks like this one and this one are essentially the same. This one is also circular, so it has this like hard line. Basically, I want you to experiment with all the different gradient types, but for the most part, you'll be using this one. You could see you could change how much of a gradient you include. So if you want it to be more white than black, you could move this button over. If you want the middle tone to kind of be more included, then you could use this. You can also change colors over here. So if you change colors, you could see it over here. And the nice part is that it just remembers the gradient, so you could constantly change colors and it'll kind of just remember what you picked. So again, just to show you, you can extend the middle color with this one, you can extend the far color with this one, and the other far color with this one. Once you get into things that are a little bit more complicated, so once we get into these preset ones, let's say this one that has 3 gradients, so it goes from dark to white to dark. It's really nice because it swaps everything for you, but you might think, well, I want more control. So over here you have more levers, so you can really control what is happening in your gradient. Unfortunately, with the presets, it's really tough to change colors, because you could see I could change it over here, but it still defaults to these blues. So what I did here is I changed the colors and then I pressed the blue again. And if you press down, it'll add a 3rd color. So again, I have my green over here. If you press down, or not, if you select this and press down again, it'll add a 3rd point onto your gradient. So you can kind of create your own gradients this way. Just keep messing around with it and remember that it's all based on selection. So you could create a really weird selection like this and add a gradient to it as well. But it has my preset here. So once you're happy with this one, I would say just add a new layer so that your new gradient goes to whatever it is you decided to do. And that